Hello and welcome to Book Chicks. I am Lily and today I am going to be doing the coffee tag, as you can see here, because I decided to make a sign for whatever reason. I don't really know, but yes, the coffee tag. This tag was originally created by Bangity Bangs. I will link their video down below. Really awesome tag. Thank you for making it. Very cool. So, first thing, Black Coffee, a series that's hard to get into but has hardcore fans. For this one, I am going to go with the Game of Thrones series by George R.R. Martin. I haven't actually read this series, haven't even started it. These are super thick books, lots and lots of detail, huge story, there's a lot of them. So it's a hard series to get into, but has a huge and very devoted fandom. Number 2, Peppermint Mocha, a book or series that is good to read during the winter or the holiday season. I don't really know why, but what comes to mind is the Septimus Heap series by Angie Sage. These books just make me very nostalgic, and I don't know, they just give me a warm, fuzzy feeling inside, so I find that they're good to read during winter or during the holiday season. Number 3, Hot Chocolate, your favorite kids book. For this one, I would go with Harry Potter, except I don't really think of Harry Potter as a kid's book because I think you can read it at any age. It's perfect for all ages. So instead, I am going to go with A Series of Unfortunate Events. I absolutely adored this series as a kid. I read it over and over and over again. It's actually being made into a Netflix original series, so I am really excited for that. So I am going to go with this as my favorite children's series just because it makes me very nostalgic and I loved it so much when I was younger. Number 4, A Double Shot of Espresso. That sounds dangerous. For this one, you have to choose a book that kept you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. And I am going to have to go with Into Thin Air by Jon Krakauer. This is a book, a real, true story about climbing Mount Everest. It is one of the most heartbreaking and terrifying and amazing things I have ever read. After I read it, I was like, I really, really hope that no one I love ever tries to climb a mountain because it is so terrifying and crazy. Oh my gosh. But this book definitely kept me on the edge of my seat. I was up until like 2 o'clock in the morning reading it, and then I finished and I was sitting there crying. It was just amazing and sad and very, very intense. Number 5, Starbucks, a book that you see everywhere. For this one, I am going to have to go with Divergent by Veronica Roth. This book has become hugely popular in the past 2 or 3 years, kind of the way The Hunger Games was exploding like 4 years ago. Really, you can't go anywhere without seeing advertisements for the book or the movie or something like that. So I do like this book, but I am getting a little tired of seeing it all over the place. Number 6, Hipster Coffee Shop. Give a recommendation for a book that you think deserves more readers. For this one, I am going to go with The Amulet of Samarkand by Jonathan Stroud, book 1 in the Bartimaeus trilogy. This book is so amazing, and every book in the trilogy is equally good, and the ending of the series is absolutely phenomenal. I have no idea why more people don't read this. I've only ever met one person that's actually read this series, and that's my brother, and he's the one who made me read it in the first place. So if you're watching this video, you should definitely go read this book, because I would love if more booktubers read it. It is so good. It's absolutely amazing. Number 7. Oops, I accidentally got decaf. For this one, you have to pick a book that you expected more from. I am going to have to go with Looking for Alaska by John Green. Kind of funny, Jules' mom recommended this book to the two of us, and we read it together while I was staying with her in Pennsylvania. We didn't enjoy it quite as much as we thought we were going to. Her mom made it sound like it was a really, really amazing book, and she told us that we were going to love it, love it, love it. And we liked it, but it took us a while to get into it, so I kind of expected more from this book. It was just, I don't know, I just wasn't super enthusiastic about it. And number 8, The Perfect Blend, a book that was both sweet and bitter and just completely satisfying all around. For this one, I am going to have to go with The Golden Compass by Philip Pullman and the next 2 books in the series, The Subtle Knife and The Amber Spyglass. These books are all so amazingly written, like literally every sentence in them is beautiful. I love them with like all my heart and soul. So amazing. And the last book in the series, The Amber Spyglass, oh my gosh. Every time I reread it, I cry. Oh my gosh, it's just such a perfect book. So amazing. It's sad, but you can't help but love it. Completely bittersweet and amazing. So that brings us to the end of the coffee tag. Very fun tag. I really enjoyed doing it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. We really, really, really appreciate it. I will see you soon. Bye!